Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Morrone.
Hey, how's it going?
Jeff, how are we doing?
I'm doing great, Blake. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, this is kind of crazy to be on the opposite end of the podcast.
Yeah,
not hosting. So.
Coming out of retirement.
Yeah, coming out of retirement. It's been about a couple of years.
I know everyone's wondering where you went, where you been.
Oh yeah, well, took some time off. Work life gets busy, so
Yeah.
had to take a break from podcasting. But
any plans for a future comeback?
It could be a future plan for a comeback. I thought about it. There's maybe some talks. I talked to some coaches.
Oh, that's good.
We'll see what happens.
Because you were doing it before anyone else was.
Yeah. Well, started the Roadie Run Back. I think
4 years ago.
Yeah,
5 years ago almost.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
Been a long time with Roadie Run Back. So
yeah,
I missed it. I missed podcasting. I missed being part of the sports world.
Yeah,
it was fun to, host a podcast that was based on Rhode Island, but it was expanding outside of Rhode Island as well too.
Yeah, of course.
Some good recruits and stuff.
And
had some cool experiences, as you know. So
as I know, got a lot. You got a good amount of connections from that whole experience, and obviously you inspired me to do this. I don't think I would have started doing it. I mean, maybe, but probably not if you didn't do it. So that was pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Huge on you, I guess.
Yeah.
But obviously, I just saw you doing it, so it made me want to do it. But me and you are both going to the March Madness games on Thursday.
Yeah.
Not together.
Not together. No.
Not together. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, you drew some of the better.
We were just talking about this off the
bracket.
Air. Yeah. So I'm going on Thursday night in Providence at the Mika Center, also known as the Dunkin' Donuts Center. I'm seeing St. John's, I don't even know who they're playing.
Omaha.
Yeah. Omaha. Stay in Nebraska because it's gonna be. I hope I don't choke on my words. In 2 days, but versus Omaha, then we get to see Arkansas versus Kansas, and you get to see
High Point Purdue, which is the 12:40 game, and then the 3:15 game.
You get to see JV
McNeese and Clemson. Hopefully, an upset in one of those.
Those actually, I think both of those will be good games, but
trying to get in connection with the McNeese, one of the McNeese guys on the coaching staff. It was a Roadie Run Back.
Oh, really?
Guest. So,
was he at McNeese?
No, he was at LSU. He was with Will Wade. So he followed Will Wade all the way to McNeese.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get him, try to see if we can get maybe meet before the game, or
damn, that would be crazy.
Pa to walk out with McNeese, which would be Pa with that McNeese manager would be pretty clutch.
For anyone watching, Pa is my grandfather and his father.
Yeah. Oh my God,
that would be electric. Running everyone out.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I don't even know. Do you even know where McNeese is? I don't even know where that is.
I think that's in Louisiana.
I have. Oh, well, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I think they're in Louisiana. I could be wrong, but that's where. Yeah, I think Will Wade went to LSU, coached at LSU, and then he went to McNeese. And I think McNeese is there, so I think they got the whole staff.
That makes sense. Any teams that you think could make some noise that aren't expected to make some noise in the tournament? Before we hop in, we're gonna pick the bracket, but before we hop into that,
so I think a lot of people aren't talking about them, but maybe just around. But I actually think Bryant might make a little noise in the first round
against Michigan State.
I actually do think Drake
is they're a good team.
A very good team that could make a good run into the tournament, into the Sweet 16. And then maybe High Point, or
you think High Point could be
McNeese could.
High Point's playing Clemson, right? No,
playing Purdue.
Yeah, I think Purdue's a little overrated.
Purdue, I don't know. Purdue every year is always the team that
you just don't know.
It's not an upset when you beat Purdue, whatever their ranks. So it doesn't really matter. But I think one of those teams, Bryant would actually shock me if they made it to the Sweet 16. I think not shocking if they win the first game, but they made it to the Sweet 16.
They got a big team, tall team.
That's the thing I think a lot of people are overlooking. They don't. Obviously, probably a lot of analysts don't watch them. I don't know. I don't know.
I know because they're very. If Bryant's the best team in Rhode Island, then Uriah and Providence needs to step it up.
Right, exactly.
That's a problem. But.
Well, Bryant's like average height of the team is 6'7". Their point guard's 6'6".
6'7".
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I think they're gonna be, and they're super athletic. So I think if they play their best ball, I think they could make a good run.
Hasn't Michigan State kind of fell off a little bit?
Michigan State in the past.
I know in the past, but like this year
they had a good year. They're 2 seed. They were really good. They were number 1 in the Big Ten, but they're one of those teams that
they lost. They lost in the Big Ten tournament, though. Right?
Yeah, they lost in the semis.
Yeah.
To Michigan. Oh no, not Michigan.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yeah, and Wisconsin. I don't know. They kind of looked like shit against Michigan.
They didn't look very good.
They choked. Both those teams look terrible, in my opinion.
I mean, we'll obviously get into it, but like when you look at the seeding for some of the Big Ten teams, you're like, this doesn't make any sense. Even one of the ACC teams, it doesn't make sense either. Yeah, I think Louisville is like an 8 seed when they were AP 10. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think Wisconsin was like 5 and Michigan was 3 or something like that.
Wisconsin was
maybe
I think
opposite
3 and Michigan was a 5, and Michigan won the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense.
And those are 2 good teams. Good teams, I guess.
Maryland also too is like a 4, and they lost, I think, in the semis as well too.
So. Yeah. Oh, me and Pa were watching the the Michigan Wisconsin game, and we were like, it was pretty between that game and the UAB Memphis game, and it was like, just didn't know how to play basketball. It was I don't even know what I was watching.
Yeah, Memphis will be interesting too. That's another team, but that's also a team I think because they're big and physical. I think that's another team that has.
Yeah.
If they get the right matchups, they play good basketball. They can make shock some people.
Yeah, I just think they play nervous. Like against UAB, they played sloppy the whole game till the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they played well against teams in the AP and the top 25. Yeah. I mean, they beat UConn, and I think in the Maui they beat 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah, so. they did win a good amount of games in the Maui. I remember that.
Yeah.
But let's take a. You want to take a look at this bracket?
Yeah, let's take a look at
I actually haven't looked at it. I fell asleep.
I did text you.
I fell asleep in the first half of the Selection Sunday. Oh, I gotta actually add it in here. All right. So I fell asleep the first half of Selection Sunday. I saw the second half of the bracket.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did see the first half, but honestly, I don't remember all of it. So yeah, let's break it down. I'm actually looking forward to this.
Which side do you want to go to first?
We're gonna start on the south side.
Okay.
South side, like we're in Chicago, and so we got the first game, Auburn versus either one of these teams. I can't.
St. Francis or Alabama.
Yeah.
So obviously Auburn.
Yeah.
I don't see the only way I could. Of all the number 1 seeds, I actually could see Auburn being the one that loses, even though they're the number 1 overall.
Yeah, they've kind of fell off.
They fell off, but they're also Bruce Pearl is well known for tournament chokes.
Yeah.
So, even when he was at Tennessee. So I mean, if you were to pick a 16 over a 1, I'd probably go with Auburn.
Yeah, I would agree there. I think either them or Houston would be the ones to lose.
Yeah.
But I don't think in any of my brackets I'm taking a 16.
No.
Because that could just...
It's so rare.
It could just fuck it all up.
I'm actually surprised that we sort in like the past 2 and like 6 years.
Yeah.
Like that, which
is crazy.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of 15s beat 2s.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Which is going to happen this year. Bryant, baby.
I actually think I'm pretty confident in Bryant.
Yeah.
A little bit, actually.
I know. And now I'm going to say that I'm going to get absolutely destroyed by Michigan State.
Izzo's watching this right now, probably.
He's writing it up.
Nah, but I don't know. I think Bryant, in March, anything could happen.
Yeah.
And Bryant is one of those teams that they got the height, they got the athleticism. I don't know. I think Izzo's a little overrated as a coach, in my opinion. I don't think he could. He never really gets. How many national titles does he have? One. Just one.
2000.
Yeah. So what? 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough feat to get to. You gotta get
25 years without getting it done. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll get to Bryant down there, but all right, Louisville Creighton. This is a big toss up here.
That's a tough matchup. I like Creighton in that matchup.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I think Creighton is just always a good team.
Also, I don't think the ACC is very strong.
No, they're very weak this year, and I don't know. Creighton, I always like them. I always like them. Them at a 9 seed. Honestly, I think they can make a run.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, yeah, they're big. That's what makes a big difference. They're big. They got shooters.
Yeah, they actually
and Kalkbrenner.
Yeah, they're not really lacking at any.
No.
They got a little bit of something everywhere. So, all right, Michigan versus UC San Diego.
This is everyone's picking UC San Diego against Michigan over Michigan.
What does UC stand for?
University of California, San Diego.
Because I see all these teams with the UC.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? I assumed it meant that, but
all
I wasn't
the California teams have like the UC, like the public school ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, a lot of people are picking UC San Diego. They're on like a 15-game winning streak.
And they're watching Michigan. I don't think they're that good of a team.
They're not either, but I don't know. It's their first NCAA tournament
ever.
Yeah, they got D1 eligible last year.
Wow.
Or eligible for the tournament last year. So
I don't know.
It's 20. They're 29 and like 3. Something ridiculous like that.
I mean, does it give us any information if we click it on? Oh,
no.
Nah, don't.
You can hit preview.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we got Michigan going a little way now.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so
the line is what?
2.5. That's
crazy.
I didn't expect it to be that.
But the thing is, it's like they're not big. Like
who UC?
UC.
Michigan's a big team.
Michigan's a big team. They have 2 7-footers. One's a point guard, and Golden has played with FAU, so he has the experience making it to the Final Four. But I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I'll leave it up to you.
I'm gonna go see. Let's just go UC San Diego.
Yeah, for the culture.
We'll ride the trend.
Yeah, we'll be the public here.
Yeah. And Texas A&M, Yale.
We got another tough one.
Yale.
Yeah, Pa's favorite team.
That's Pa's favorite team, the Shooters.
The line here. What's the line here? 7.5. Which, okay. I mean, I don't know. I think Texas A&M could make a run.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that stops me.
Tough, but again, this is a trendy pick too that everyone's picking is Yale over. Let's go Texas A&M.
Yeah, I was gonna say Texas A&M because I think Texas A&M could go Elite 8.
Yeah,
to be honest. But Yale, if they can get past Yale, I don't know. That's a tough one. Another one, but Ole Miss versus either UNC or San Diego State.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss either way.
Ole Miss, I think, has an opportunity to make a run in this tournament.
Really?
Because of Chris Beard, the coaching.
And Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart, he's coming out.
But
I think they have a good opportunity to make.
I've heard
a good run.
Good things about. I haven't watched too much Ole Miss this year.
Also, I just want to say URI got screwed they got snubbed out of the tournament.
URI got snubbed out of the tournament.
UNC took their spot. I know UNC doesn't. I don't think UNC deserves to be.
Was URI even close?
No, URI was.
I was gonna say.
I don't think. I don't think UNC belongs in.
No, I don't think they should have got in. But I do think if they win tonight. They go to the Sweet 16.
I could, yeah. I mean, they could go on a nice run. I mean, they played well in the ACC, but I think
we can't live with the gamble. So right now, gonna have to go Ole Miss.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can live with it, but I don't know. I think Ole Miss, like you said, they could make a run between Ole Miss and UNC. I don't think San Diego State would be Ole Miss though.
I'm trying to triple my bonus, Blake. So let's go for it.
Yeah. Let's take UNC to win it all. But who we got here? Lipscomb versus Ohio State or Iowa State, not Ohio State. Jesus, but I think this is Iowa State no matter what. What are you, a Lipscomb guy?
So Iowa State's best player is not playing.
Yeah, I heard that.
He got injured. They didn't tell the committee that.
Yeah, I saw that, which is kind of shady.
Yeah.
But I still think they still win.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never heard of
I don't know. I mean, they've been in the tournament before, but I never heard of.
We got a 14.5 spread.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna lean on Iowa State here.
Right.
I've watched a good amount of Iowa State games this year. They're solid. So I'm gonna go Iowa State.
Okay.
Marquette versus New Mexico. I'm thinking Marquette.
Yeah, I am too. New Mexico's pretty good. I mean,
I do think Marquette's overrated though.
Coached by Little Patino.
Only a 3.5 spread.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know though.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Marquette.
Yeah.
I don't.
Save the real upset for the next pick.
Yeah, that's exactly my thinking. I think we're both in agreement. Bryant's gonna do it.
I think Bryant's got a chance.
That's my pick of this bracket here. I think Bryant could get it done.
Yeah, so I don't see Bryant's turnovers if they can limit them.
18.5 spread, but
18.5.
I'm taking Bryant minus 18.5.
I gotta take a drive to Connecticut.
If it's 18.5. I mean, Connecticut's only a couple minutes down the road.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But yeah, I think I like that Bryant pick.
I think honestly, Bryant's height could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, I agree.
Matchup wise, and especially if they can get hot from 3-pointers, and that's like
I think this is one where it's just any given Sunday, any day.
Yeah, any given Friday.
Yeah, Bryant. I think they're either gonna win or they're just gonna get blown out. Yeah, I think there's no in between.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Izzo is friends with Coach Martelli Jr.'s dad. Bill Martelli, which is he's a legendary coach. So I wonder if Martelli's dad's gonna help him out with like some game schemes or anything like that. Yeah,
I mean, could, or he could be like,
throw this 10 o'clock this game.
Oh, it is.
I gotta take a nap that day.
That's late.
I'm gonna have to keep.
That's late for both teams.
Keep pie out. Cigar wax.
Yeah. But all right, let's move on to the West bracket. I think we got Florida no matter what. Here.
Yeah, I don't see them.
Oklahoma versus UConn. That's a tough one. UConn's been pretty ass this year.
Yeah.
For UConn standards.
I'm gonna go UConn on this one.
Yeah.
I can't bet against a 2-time national champion.
Yeah, I think Hurley at least wins one or two.
He's got Oklahoma's number. He beat him with URI one year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He knows how to take those Sooners down, I guess.
Yeah.
But Memphis, Colorado State. I don't know. I want to lean Colorado State. It's a 1.5 spread.
Yeah, well, Colorado State's on a good run as well too. I think they've won about 12 or 13 games in a row as well.
I know what you're saying about Memphis, but me watching them the other day, they play like a nervous team, and I think Pa would say the same thing.
Should we call Pa about this one?
We might have to send him the link, get him in.
Get a Pa's pick. Should I put him on the speakerphone?
Yeah, you want to call him?
Yeah, I'll give him a call.
Yeah, we'll give him a call.
Give him Pa's pick.
Hello.
Hey, you're on the pod, live to tape. So what do you say? You're on live tape.
You're live.
You're live.
Gotcha.
Are you sleeping?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching
Who's
the St. Francis.
Who's winning?
St. Francis winning at the half, 39-34.
Oh, okay.
They could be a sleeper.
Well, they have to play Auburn. They have to play Auburn next.
Well, it could be not a sleeper.
They could be dead.
They could be dead. They could be dead.
The last game for them, I guess.
Short-lived.
What are we thinking about Memphis, Colorado State?
Pa? We need your opinion on it. Something right now. We got Memphis or Colorado State. Your thought?
State.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I saw them play, and down the stretch, they played great ball. And Memphis, they scared me. They're really shaky.
Yeah.
They'll start out the close game and they'll pull it at the end. But if you get a team like Colorado State, it's not gonna be a pull away. It's gonna be a close game. I think Colorado State pulls it out.
Yeah, I remember we watched that Memphis game on Sunday together.
Yeah.
It was
a close game all the way. They were losing.
They didn't look good.
Back and they won. I could not believe it.
They didn't look good at all.
No, I don't. I don't know about that team. It's just scary. They start out good, and then all of a sudden they
fade.
They crap out. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I have one more question for you. Who do you think? Who's your upset of the tournament?
Yeah, upset pick of the tournament.
Upset pick of the tournament in the first round.
High Point.
High Point.
Oh, we're gonna. when we're at that game? All right.
Yeah.
And then who do you think's gonna win it?
Yeah.
Could be any given Sunday, as they say.
That's what Blake just said.
That's what I just
I
said.
don't know. I really don't know. It's
Bryant.
I'll give you no, not Bryant. No. They're gonna be heading home after the first round. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
But too bad. It is what it is. I mean, it's just they're gonna be overmatched against Michigan State.
Yeah. All right. Well, who are you going with?
Who's winning it all?
Who am I gonna go with it all? Okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. I was gonna say Auburn, but no, I'm not. They haven't been playing that well. I'm going with a team that's playing well. I'm going to say Akron.
Akron. What?
No, I'm going to say Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Oh God!
To win it all?
Gonzaga since the start of the year.
I know. I've been getting Gonzaga every year. I love them. I don't know what it's about that team, but I love that team. I think the Zags. They're playing well coming into the tournament, so I think they're gonna give somebody a tough time when they get to the end.
All right,
Gonzaga to win it all.
All right, we'll see what it is. Pause picks.
Yeah, my pick. If Akron wins, I'll eat my shoes with salt and pepper.
All right, Dad. Thanks, sir. All right.
We'll talk to you.
Bye.
So we went from Akron to Gonzaga.
I mean, he's been picking Gonzaga since
I was born.
Since day one this year. So
I know, I remember that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll drive to Connecticut, take $50, put it on Gonzaga.
Put it on the Zags
to win a house. All right. So Colorado State, I think we all like that pick there. What are we thinking between Maryland and Grand Canyon? The Antelopes.
Well, I know
Maryland's been playing good.
I know a kid that plays on Grand Canyon. I used to coach him one-on-one down in Dallas.
Really?
Jacoby Coles. He was the most outstanding player of the tournament. It was tournament when they won. But
they went on a run last year.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the coaches.
It's a tough one. I mean, we know
it's a good coach.
David Cox, assistant coach for Maryland.
Yeah, I think Maryland. They got a good player in Queen.
Yeah.
I think Maryland. I don't know. I'm like afraid to go with too many upsets. I mean, this tournament's kind of wide open.
Yeah,
it's not like last year.
The most wide open it's been in a while.
Yeah, last year was kind of you knew it was going to be
UConn. Yeah, even when Purdue played them, like there's no shot they're winning.
Yeah, so I would say.
This is the tough one.
Yeah, I would say Maryland.
Yeah.
I mean, this also could be the bracket of all upsets. I mean,
yeah, I think Maryland, Grand Canyon could go either way. But Missouri, Drake, I like Drake here.
Yeah.
In Missouri.
Like music.
Yeah, no, Drake's been playing good.
Yeah.
He's not like us, but
yeah.
They're
a good team. I think they're 29-3.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't say the record here. I don't think, but
30-3.
30-3 versus 22-11.
Yeah.
Different competition, right? But
yeah,
that's a big difference.
That is a big difference.
And I think these are the past what
opponents, top wins.
Yeah, top wins.
They lost to the Bradley Braves, though.
They lost to Murray State.
Racist.
Yeah, the Racers, which I never heard of that.
That's where John Morant played.
No, I know, but I didn't know they were called the Racers.
Oh yeah, no.
But they beat Miami.
Yeah,
which I guess
they're not very good either.
Yeah,
so.
They beat FAU.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt, Kansas State. No one really in the tournament.
No.
And then
the Zoo is in the SEC, so
they lost to Illinois, Auburn. They beat Florida.
Yeah,
but that was 2 months ago. Lost to Tennessee.
Beat Alabama.
Beat Bama, which was not even a month ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
And then they lost to Florida again, which was literally 4 days ago.
Maybe Mizzou's the pick. They're tough.
I know.
SEC teams are tough.
I forgot. I know. I mean, I don't know what conference Drake's in, but you're going from the SEC to like whatever conference Drake's in.
USA, Mountain West, Missouri Valley. I think Missouri Valley, but I
actually might switch the pick.
Yeah, go to Missouri.
I mean, I actually haven't watched too much Missouri, but looking on paper, 22-11, but the competition is way different. You're in the SEC.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, UNC,
Wilmington.
Yeah, Wilmington.
I'm going to go Texas Tech on that one.
I think UNC Wilmington is pretty good. I've seen them play a couple times, but, I think Texas Tech is going to make a run. So, and then we go down to Providence here.
Oh, yeah. Where Blake you'll be.
Where I'll be enjoying my games.
Your evening.
Me personally, I like Arkansas.
I do too. Kansas doesn't look very good this year at all. They haven't played up to snuff, and I don't like their center at all.
And then Omaha, go back to Nebraska.
St. John's is so good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it later, but St. John's might be my pick to win it all. All right, East bracket. No matter who plays here, I like Duke.
All right.
I think that's that's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty given.
I think Flag's coming back too. And then Mississippi State versus Baylor here. That's a tough one as well.
Mississippi State.
Yeah, I don't like Baylor.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I haven't really seen much of Baylor. I watched some Mississippi State this year.
Yeah, I've seen a couple Mississippi State games. They're pretty good. Oregon versus Liberty. I feel like a lot of people are on Liberty here.
Yeah, a lot of these 12-5s are upsets.
They're toss-ups. It's only a 6.5. Was that 6.5 spread?
Yeah,
it's not really anything crazy. What are you thinking? I mean, I've seen Oregon's a pretty good team, but
Oregon's good. I'm gonna go with Oregon.
Yeah,
and then I think we'll go with the. We're gonna go with the Zips. I think on the next one.
You like Akron, really?
Yeah, Akron's got a good record, 28-6.
Yeah,
the Zips. Gotta do the Z. The Zips.
The Zips
for Pa. Zips.
For Pa. So yeah, I guess we'll do Akron. BYU, VCU. I think BYU.
BYU is good. VCU is also playing really well as well too. But yeah, I think you got to go with BYU on this one.
BYU's been playing good.
I don't know.
VCU, A10.
Wisconsin.
I feel like this could be one, but I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin's. They got that one kid who's really good. It begins with a Tourney. I can't think of.
He's like 23, I think.
Yeah, Tourney.
I think he's the one with like the dreads.
Yeah, he's a good player. Really good player.
Tourney something.
Also, this is a different Wisconsin team compared to all the other ones in the past. They
actually
score points instead of nothing. So
I like Wisconsin. They kind of put up. They literally had Michigan beat. Yeah. And then I don't even know what happened. They just
gave it up.
Choked it.
Yeah.
Gave it up.
They let the guy take it full court all the way.
Yeah, that was
bad.
Ridiculous.
You don't pick it up.
I don't think Montana is anything Michigan is. So I'm gonna go Wisconsin here. St. Mary's Vanderbilt. I want to say St. Mary's, but
Vandy's good.
They beat Kentucky.
They beat some good teams this year. Surprisingly, they've had a good year.
I
overall.
assume the spread on this
Another
is like
SEC
1.5.
Game.
3.5 for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's 20-12. St. Mary's 28-5. Wow,
yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, right.
But you want to go Vanderbilt?
Yeah, let's go Vanderbilt.
I'll go Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
That 7-10 is always a tough one. Alabama, Robert Morris.
Bama.
Yeah, we're gonna go Bama there. Okay, on to the Midwest. Houston versus. I don't even know what team this is.
Southern Illinois. Edwardsville Cougars.
Yeah.
We have Cougar on Cougar action.
Cougar on Cougar action here.
So we'll go with Houston.
I do like Houston get upset.
Houston's defense is so good, though.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Gonzaga, Georgia.
Gotta go with the Zags.
I'm gonna go with the Zags.
Gotta go for Pa.
McNeese, Clemson. Here we go. Jeff's
my bracket, my side of the bracket.
Your side.
What I'm gonna see. I'm gonna say McNeese.
Really?
Definitely.
You think McNeese and High Point? I want to say Clemson and High Point, but McNeese is pretty good.
McNeese is good. They score a lot, and I think this is the second year they're in the tournament in a row where they won their conference.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like them. I think they have a good opportunity. I mean, Clemson made a run last year.
They're
to
in
Elite
the
Eight.
they're in the ACC.
Yeah, they're in the ACC, and they were in the Elite Eight last year.
Yeah, I remember them making a run.
Yeah, I didn't even expect them to make a run. Actually, I only look at Clemson as a football school, not a basketball
Yeah,
school.
I know. Me too, to be honest.
But I want to go McNeese. I shout out to Coach Hamilton, so
Yeah.
that's why. But
Jeff's guy right there.
we can go. I mean, you could go High Point over Purdue. I mean, Purdue has
Purdue is due for an upset.
Well, they're due every year.
Yeah.
Every year's like I said, it's not an upset when you beat Purdue. I like their point guard though; he's really good, Smith.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
But I don't know. Go Purdue.
Purdue.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
We'll go Purdue here.
Yeah.
Illinois versus Texas or Xavier. I feel like if Xavier wins, I think they could win a game or two.
Yeah.
Same with Texas, but
I don't know. Illinois, they're good, but I'm not impressed by their.
Yeah.
They're
They're
another
a little
team that's a little shaky as well too when they get out there.
The problem is we don't know what team this is yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like both teams to beat Illinois.
Pick them.
Yeah, I guess we'll pick it. Kentucky versus Troy.
I think Kentucky.
Kentucky's got that. I think they might lock in for the tournament.
Utah State.
I actually like Utah State.
Me too, yeah.
Utah State.
I've UCLA made the tournament at one point until just
until just now. Yeah, me as well. I've actually watched a good amount of Utah State games. I always watch them because they're on late at night.
Yeah.
They're a pretty good team. I like them.
They're good. Tennessee,
Wolford.
That's another one people were saying maybe it could be an upset.
I think Tennessee's overrated, but I do like them to win that game.
Tennessee, the coaches that are always choke are
artists.
Rick Barnes.
They never.
Bruce Pearl.
I feel like the same thing in football.
Sometimes, and then
in football they never get it done either.
It's just like
choke school
all the time. All right, where are we now in the second round?
Yep, let's go back to the South Side. We're in Chicago again.
Yeah, let's.
Auburn, Creighton. I want to lean Creighton.
I know, but I just think Janai Broome is so good.
Yeah,
he's healthy.
He's just dominant.
Yeah, I think they could. I think they beat. I think they beat Creighton. I think it's gonna be a close one though.
Do we get a spread on this?
No
spread. I figured that.
Yeah.
I mean, Auburn. They've been known as pretty much the best team in the country almost the whole year. Them and Duke.
Yeah.
They've beat Houston. They've lost to Duke. I thought they beat Duke. I guess not, but they have lost to a good amount of good teams.
Yeah. Well, SEC was stacked too this year.
So I mean that doesn't help.
Creighton's
beaten. I mean they've played UConn freaking 3 times.
Yeah.
They won that series. Lost to Alabama. Beat Kansas, which Kansas isn't really that impressive. So, I mean, lost to St. John's, but I'm gonna go Auburn.
Yeah, I'd say Auburn as well too.
But I feel like if Creighton made a run, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. All right, UC San Diego, Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think Texas A&M.
Yeah.
UC's time's over.
Ole Miss.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I really think Marquette's overrated, but I don't know.
I know. I kind of want to put Bryant in there.
I don't know.
I don't know if that Cinderella story runs out, but again, they can cause matchup problems. But again, they have turnover problems as well too. So.
Marquette's overrated.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that good of a team.
Let's go with Bryant.
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 You could tell this is a Rhode Island podcast.
I'm going to Connecticut right now.
Florida, UConn, Florida all day.
Yeah.
We'll crush them, in my opinion.
Colorado State.
Yeah. I like it. I like them to make a run.
Maryland's not deep.
No. They're top heavy.
Yeah. I think Texas Tech.
Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've said they were gonna make a run.
St. John's,
yeah.
Yeah.
Calipari's done. Nah, but all right. To the east side, we're blowing through this a little bit. Give me Duke. There's no way they lose within the first 2 rounds.
No.
And
The Zips.
The Zips.
No, I don't know. The Zips.
The Zips. I mean, Oregon's beating some good teams. They beat Maryland. They beat Bama. Lost to Illinois.
Hey, go with Oregon.
Lost Purdue though.
Yeah. The Purdue pick's really deterring you.
Yeah, kind of. But Akron.
They lost.
Akron lost to Princeton.
Princeton's good.
Outsmarting them there. So yeah, give me Oregon.
Okay.
Oregon's got a couple easy matchups.
Yeah.
I can't believe we took Akron over Arizona, but
I mean, you could take it. We could go back.
Yeah. You know what? I
think Arizona now. Arizona's pretty good.
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, Caleb Love could take over a game.
Yeah. Go Arizona.
Just Oregon doesn't. They're not a pretty. I don't know. I think it's because last year they just screwed me in the tournament when I picked them. It's deterring me. But
would you pick them all the way?
Nah, I think I picked them to go pretty far.
I'll never forgive them for beating URI in the 32 that 1 year.
Yeah, that too.
I think if URI actually beat them, they would have actually made a run that year. They had a good team.
Well, we'll never see URI.
We'll never know. I'm just crying my eyes out now.
Yeah,
thinking about
URI. If you want URI to win a national championship, you might have to sacrifice your limbs.
Yeah. Well, I might try to. If I won the lottery, they could get a big NIL deal with me.
Get some.
I don't know. I might go to Bryant at this point.
Yeah. PC maybe.
PC. Try to make all the Rhode Island teams good.
This is a tough one. I think they're playing for whoever loses to Duke, but
yeah. I say Arizona. I don't know. Maybe it's just the jerseys. Maybe I just think of the old 1990s teams because I'm old.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Oregon.
All right.
I'm gonna stay with Oregon.
Keep it then.
Hopefully they don't screw me this year.
All right.
I actually like BYU here.
You do? All right.
You like Wisconsin?
I do like Wisconsin.
I mean, I don't know.
BYU.
I mean,
they're good. I mean, they're a good team.
They're a bunch of weirdos, but like they might.
They're gonna be tough next year. They got the number one player. They coming there.
BYU does?
Yeah.
Who?
AJ Benista.
He's going to BYU?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. So maybe I don't know. They beat Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, they're good. They have a good year. I mean, the Big 10 and the Big 12 are beat up on each other all year. So
I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to you. We'll
go BYU.
You like BYU?
Yeah.
Sure. You said Wisconsin at first.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll go BYU.
Yeah, we'll go with the weirdos. I think I like Bama here.
Yeah, I don't see Bama losing.
I
it's
always
not football.
It's weird seeing Bama in the in like actually being good for college basketball because they're a football school to me.
Yeah.
So that's like a new thing for me. But all right, down to the Midwest here. I like Gonzaga.
Oh wow. Okay, Tom Morrone sitting over there. I like Houston, but
I don't know. I think Houston's overrated. It's more I don't like Houston.
Houston's so good defensively though. They're like St. John's.
They're always one of those good defensive teams. You know what? Yeah, they've beaten a lot of good teams.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah. Gonzaga's another one of those teams that they get there and then they just choke.
Yeah, sorry, Tommy.
Sorry, Dad.
McNeese, Purdue.
Oh boy, big game.
Thinking McNeese,
yeah.
McNeese gonna make Sweet 16.
Oh boy, you're welcome, Coach Hamilton.
This one's like another one that's like, I don't know. Kentucky has Kentucky's just I don't know. They're shit.
Okay, Troy, we're bringing Troy back.
Yeah, Kentucky's just not what they've been in past years.
They're better than they were with the new coach, but
yeah, like they've played better.
Yeah, I just think I don't know. I think Kentucky. I don't know.
We'll go.
It depends who it is, but I don't know.
I think Xavier could play him good, but we'll go Kentucky.
Kentucky.
And I do like Utah State.
All right, yeah, go with them. I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee lost in the second round. They choke so much. It's not even. It's like a team that you're just like, okay.
I'm picking weights.
Remember, Rick Barnes coached Texas with Kevin Durant and like
T.
Ford and TJ Ford and all these like really good players, and they still lost in the second round of the tournament.
That's true.
Yeah. So Rick Barnes also last year had a very good Tennessee team.
Yeah, last year
they lost
they choked
again, and then I think another team I think they had when they had Grant Williams and those guys. I think they were that was number one, and they still lost in the tournament. Yeah. So they're not very.
Tennessee and Purdue are
Yeah, those are two teams that if you beat them, it's not really an upset.
Yeah, I like Utah State as my team, I guess.
Yeah.
But Auburn, Texas A&M.
Auburn.
I think we're gonna go Auburn.
Yeah.
I will say this tournament here is one of the biggest toss-up tournaments I've seen in a while. We could be completely right, completely wrong.
Last year I picked UConn because I knew, and I tried to avoid Purdue because I just thought they were going to get upset.
Well, I don't remember. I think I picked. No, I didn't pick Kentucky last year. I don't know who I picked last year. UNC? No. Was UNC really good last year?
I don't remember. I don't think so. They weren't very good.
I don't know. I picked someone because I just didn't want to go with UConn.
Yeah.
And my bracket was busted after day one.
I remember. Getting pissed.
So, we're going to go
Ole Miss, I think.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Beard has the same team that he had when he took Texas Tech to the final.
Yeah, Ole Miss is a good team.
Yeah.
Elite 8 team here. I guess Bryant, hopefully Bryant proves me wrong, but
Florida.
Down in the West, we got to go Florida. They've been playing unreal.
Florida's so good.
St. John's.
Yeah.
That's going to be a crazy
That's
matchup.
A tough one, yeah.
Okay, where are we at? Let's go to the East bracket here.
All right.
Duke or Oregon. I want to say Oregon, but
Duke.
I'm going to, Duke.
Duke's tough.
Can't really pick against Duke.
This one's a tough one.
BYU, Bama.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. This whole freaking tournament is just.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think Bama.
Yeah.
Bama's so good.
They got blown out by Florida the other day.
Florida's nasty.
Yeah, that's true. They've been playing insane.
What the hell is going on outside?
Yeah, something. I don't know what's going on outside. We got fans outside watching.
Security out there. Again, I'm afraid to walk back out to my car.
Houston McNeese.
I like Houston so much.
I hate seeing Houston go this far, to be honest, but
I just like them. They're just so good defensively.
Yeah, I'll go Houston. I can't really see McNeese going to the Elite 8, but
this one's tough.
Am I gonna be a Mormon?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Utah State.
Yeah, I'll go Utah State.
That bottom, this tournament is such a toss up. It's crazy. You don't know. You could go all number ones or all number ones and twos.
Yeah,
but you could also there could be an 8 seed or a 6 seed in there to throw it all off.
We like Ole Miss.
Speaking of 6 seed, we're gonna go with Ole Miss on this one.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And honestly, I like Bama.
Yeah, I would say OSAC though. Yeah, I don't like Duke. I also don't
something about Duke.
I also don't like Bama either. I don't like Nate Oates. I don't like.
Yeah, Bama they've lost some bad games.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. I'll go Bama. So
it's a toss up.
Yeah, Cooper Flag though. That's a tough one.
Yeah, best player in the country.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down here. Florida St. John's.
That one's gonna probably be
that's gonna be a game of the year.
That's like a national championship game right there.
Me personally, I want to go St. John's.
I do too because I just think maybe because I've watched both teams equally the most probably.
Florida, St. John's is the best defensive team in the country,
and Florida's so good at scoring. I just think
they put 104 points up the other night against Bama.
They're just so veteran heavy, but St. John's,
their shooting could be a problem.
Yeah, St. John's is shooting, but
Patino is just
their defense. It's they just take it up. Even in if they're in the first half and it's a close game,
they start slow and just turn it up to a notch. And they have that one kid who's really good.
Which one? RJ Lewis?
Yeah,
he's really good.
But he's a lefty, I think. No,
Amari Richmond is the other one. That's the one that gets triple doubles for them all.
Yeah. He's really good. Yeah, I'm going St.
And they
John's.
got Zupi, that big guy for them.
Yeah.
Houston.
We'll go Houston. I hate how I wish they mixed it up a little more.
Yeah.
Because I hate how Houston I really don't see them going far. But the way this bracket's set up,
Yeah. I think. I mean, the bracket of death might be the side of death. I don't know.
the west side
Might be the west side or the south side. It's like a tough.
up here,
Yeah.
south, yeah,
And
south is tough.
South is tough. You got a lot of chances for upsets.
The
as well.
east and the Midwest,
Yeah.
they should have mixed that up. I don't like how St. John's and Florida are in the same bracket.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at the west. What is this? The west side? Yeah. If you look at the west, UConn, Florida, national champions. That's 4 national championships.
You got Maryland
in there.
and you got Arkansas,
and St. John's. So you have about from like the past 20 years,
2 of the best coaches.
Like 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 3 or 4 of the best coaches in the same division. Plus, you have 5 national championships between like the coaches and the.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and if we go to the east side, right?
In the past 20 years,
we got Duke. I think they can get a little like Mississippi State. Don't get me wrong, not a bad team, but a little bit of a cakewalk. I think Oregon not legit. Liberty, I think this is a toss up. I don't think either of these teams are legit. Arizona definitely not legit.
Yeah.
Wisconsin definitely not legit. BYU could have some upsets, and then Bama. I don't know with Bama. I don't like. They look good and then they don't look. They're bipolar. Bama's bipolar.
Yeah, Bama is up and down. I just don't like them for some reason. I'm just not a big Nate Oates guy.
But we have them in the Final Four.
I know.
Do you like Duke instead?
I like Duke. I don't. Cooper Flag's tough. That's like the only thing. Like
I'm gonna go Duke.
Yeah, Duke's got some shooters. I mean, Ole Miss, Auburn.
I just think Auburn hasn't been playing that great.
Yeah, Auburn's tough. I think
Bryant could be.
Bryant, we could sneak Bryant back in there again. I'll talk to Coach Martelli, see what he thinks. I'll give him a call.
Oh my God, Bryant St. John's. Bryant, nah.
And now Bryant national champions all the way.
Nah, I'm gonna have to go.
I think Ole Miss is gonna be tough. I thought Iowa State would be a team to make a run if they're healthy, but they're not.
They're missing their best player.
Yeah,
Ole Miss is one of those teams
out for like the 2 first team rounds.
But like I said, if we're completely wrong, I'm not surprised.
No, I wouldn't be either.
It's not like one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
I'm like not even confident. I haven't even made my bracket yet. If I do this, like, I'm not confident.
No, I'm not. I mean, I made mine. I'm still not very confident.
I don't even want to make a bracket this year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I want to put money on this.
Yeah, there's only. Yeah, I've never been. Last year was the only time I was really confident in a bracket. And then I think one year I picked Marquette, and I was actually pretty confident thinking Marquette was going to win it all. They had Kolek.
Yeah.
But maybe that was like a little homer of me.
Yeah.
Well. They also won the Big East.
I remember 3 years ago, I was so confident in Kentucky, and they lost the first day.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Kentucky's always been like, I always root for Kentucky.
Been in those brackets, too, where I think it was 2015, 2016. Kentucky was like undefeated.
Yeah.
And I had a bracket at work. Everyone picked Kentucky, so I picked Wisconsin so I could win the money. And then that's what happened. I ended up winning the money.
Really?
The only one that picked Wisconsin.
Over them, yeah.
Yeah, picked them.
That was me last year. I was trying to be in denial about UConn. But, looking back at it, Stephen Castle, so good. He's been playing good this year.
Unbelievable.
For the Spurs, him and Wemby are going to be insane.
And, like, the thing about last year's tournament compared to it's different to this year is last year's tournament was, like, the battle of the big men.
Yeah.
Like, it was Zach Edey and Donovan Klingon. Yeah, so whoever had those two guys, like, if you had 2 dominant centers, you're basically going to...
This one is very guard heavy.
Yeah, this is a very guard very guard heavy.
It's not a huge.
No.
I mean, you got Creighton with a big team, Michigan with a big team.
But even that kid Kalkbrenner is not. He's tall, but he's not a Donovan Klingon or a.
He's not going to take over the game.
No, he could. I mean, but he hasn't impressed me much in the Big East tournament.
I feel like he's very uncoordinated.
Yeah, but that's also a game too where Creighton could upset Auburn. They meet him in the next round. Or they could.
That's one that I was very. I don't know how to feel about Creighton. Like, they got they beat UConn, but then they got smacked. Who'd they get smacked by?
St. John's.
Yeah, they got smacked by St. John's.
Yeah,
So.
St. John. They were up, and I think St. John's woke up in the second half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
So then, all right, we got. Let's start on the right side here. Duke, Houston. I don't
know.
I don't even like seeing either of these teams in the
I
Final
don't
Four.
either.
But like the way the path is,
Yeah, I
hate when I have all these 1 seeds in.
Yeah, I do too. I don't like it. I'm picking.
I want to say Duke, but
Yeah, I'm picking Houston.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like Houston's defense is so good.
I think if you just lock down Flag.
Yeah,
I'm going Houston. And this side,
St. John's.
So I'm going St. John's.
Me too.
And then
St. John's.
Me personally, I've had St. John's since freaking.
Yeah, I know. You've been telling Pa all the way that they're gonna.
I know. I really hope I'm not putting the kiss of death on them.
The jinx on them. Yeah, I don't know. St. John's is so good. Their defense is the best in the nation. A Rick Pitino team. Either way, like a second year of Rick Pitino, and the only teams that haven't been shooting as well as Rick's teams.
Yeah,
it's been every team he's coached has basically been like the same. It's been like the last team that was like this was Louisville for them, where Louisville's defense was terrible and they made the Final Four. So
yeah, I mean, Rick Pitino is
he's such a good coach.
He's such a good coach.
And I know you're friends with Jacob, but no offense, but I think they should have
Jacob
hired Pitino over Coach Cox when those rumors were flying around that could happen, and then they denied it.
Yeah,
I think it crushed my soul just a little bit.
To be honest, it's nothing against Coach Cox or even Archie Miller. Now, you see Pitino out there. I don't care if he's giving these guys freaking prostitutes every day. You go get that guy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, clearly St. John's, they got prostitutes probably in every dorm.
Yeah.
But look, they're gonna go win the national.
It's a legendary coach, and I think this is like more of a redemption thing for him, anyways.
You could just tell he's just always wearing a suit. You're
in football.
I know. I'm looking for freaking.
Go to NCAA men.
Let's see. I'm not sharing.
No, over to the left. Yeah, keep going.
Oh yeah, here.
Odds.
All right, yeah, I'm not sharing my screen right now, but trying to pull up the odds for the national championship here.
I think it's odds for all the games. So I don't think you're gonna.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
right here.
280
on the side.
What's St. John's?
St. John. That was the point I was gonna make. On here, they're plus 2,200, but on let me see if I can pull this up. Wait, is my screen getting shared? Yeah. All right. So we have the odds pulled up. On here, it's a little different. I think this is ESPN. Yeah, it's ESPN bet odds, so they're a little chalked. But St. John's at plus 2,200. But I was looking at FanDuel and DraftKings. St. John's is plus 3,100.
Oh wow!
To win it all, they're way down.
Yeah, I think their offense is probably what
holds them back, or what
everyone thinks.
But you know what? I like the value, and I think I'm going to Connecticut right after this podcast.
I'm going with you
because I don't know. You get a team like that at plus 3,100. Doesn't hurt to throw $10 on them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because that's ridiculous. You got Florida and Duke at the top. I don't like Duke number 1, to be honest. I think they should be more 4 or 5.
I could see Florida should be number 1 over Duke for the odds.
Offense. What I think it is with the odds is we see Tennessee, right? They're ahead of St. John's. They're ahead of a lot of teams, Kentucky, but they're on the easy side of the bracket.
Yeah.
Like if St. John's was on that side of the bracket, I think they're 3.
Probably.
If they're not, then the committee's on crack.
Well, the committee needs help anyways.
Yeah.
They let see.
I can't believe UNC got in.
Well, did you see what the athletic director got if they got in?
What?
An extra like $600,000 bonus or something like
Doesn't
that.
Doesn't he
He's on the committee.
Oh, he is on the committee? Oh, that makes sense.
He said he left the room when they went to go make the choice, but that's like kind of awkward if you like he comes back in and be like, so what was the decision?
Yeah.
On the team.
On UNC. Yeah. I mean, that's just that's an inside job right there.
Yeah, that is all the way. So you got West Virginia suing them. They are.
Are they actually?
The governor was on like it was live on like X, and he had like he had a sign behind him that said National Athletic Corrupt.
I mean, it really is kind of corrupt.
Yeah.
How are you gonna have someone from UNC on the freaking committee.
I don't know.
I mean, all week you're seeing UNC first four out, and they get in.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the only way they could have gotten in is if they won.
Right. It would have punched their ticket.
Yeah.
West Virginia's deserved to be in. They had more quad.
I do think UNC is one of those teams, though. If they get in, they can get to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
I even think they could win the national title.
Wow. No,
let's
not go that far.
I really think. No, not win the national. But they're one of those teams. I think they could go to the Final Four. Like,
yeah,
they've done it in the past with like when they were an 8 seed. They make like a magical run.
They have a good opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but they also could just get waxed.
They could. I mean,
they might lose tonight.
San Diego State. They're actually a tough team. San Diego State was in the national championship a couple of years ago. So
they I don't know if they started yet.
No, they
haven't started yet.
St. Francis is probably still playing.
By the time this is updated or uploaded, we'll know the results of that.
Well, we can fill 2 parts of it where we'll say congrats to UNC or
or the committee is corrupt.
Yeah, the committee is corrupt.
Honestly, it might be a lot of pressure on UNC tonight.
I don't think so. I think they just
they have to win to like prove. I don't know. Maybe
I don't think they probably don't look at it like that way. They got in.
They could be dangerous though. I think.
Yeah, they have a good. I mean, ACC championship run was.
They kind of sucked.
Yeah, they almost beat Duke without Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they were towards the end of the year. I think they won like 9 out of the last 10 or something like that. But
yeah,
they were shitty in the first half.
Right. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Should be a fun tournament. I love. Yeah. This time of the year, I took both days off of work.
Yeah, way to thank them for your bonus.
Right. As John Fanta said, if you can't control not working on those days, you're an idiot for not taking those 2 days off.
Yeah, so, that's actually a good one right there.
Yeah, so if you can't control it, but if you have to take the time off, definitely take the time off.
Yeah.
I get nothing done. I get nothing done anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's about to be the greatest weekend of the year.
Greatest month.
You
got the NCAA tournament opening season for baseball started.
Yeah, I guess.
If you're a baseball fan.
Paint drying.
But then you got golf at the end of it. So that's my favorite time of year.
That's true.
The Masters.
This is where all the
legends are made.
Yeah, where leaves start to grow on the trees and the gardens start to sprout. UNC will win the national title. No.
Yeah, UNC and Bryant will be in the NCAA finals this year
against each other.
So
if that happens, I think the only viewership will be Rhode Island and North Carolina.
If that happens, then we'll have a house down at Watch Hill.
If that happens, 321 Media. Thank you for your time. No, I'm joking. But I would be a rich man if that would occur.
Moving in next to sort of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, me and Taylor might be roommates. Travis, watch out. I'm a single man now, so watch out. No, I'm joking. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. We got what we need to do.
Just want to say thanks for having me on and congratulations with your pod, Blake. I'm glad that I could be some form of inspiration to you. Keep doing what you're doing as well too. I'm very happy for you, and always here if you ever need anything for guests or things like that.
Yeah.
So happy for it.
Yeah. And I appreciate it. Obviously, without the roadie run back, there's no off the bench.
Yeah.
But, hopefully maybe the roadie run back will make a return. Comment down below if you want that to happen.
Yeah. Well, roadie, if I come back, I'll share some more roadie run back stories of Michael Carter Williams feeding me when I was sick. So
that's actually a good one.
That story or hanging out with Gordy Gronkowski or
all right, big shot.
Yeah.
Or hanging out with Beyonce. Nah.
Golfing with Michael Jordan, no big deal.
No big deal for Jeff Morrone. But we'll definitely got to get you back on because March, I think one of the best guys to have on during this time. I'm more of an NBA guy, but I love March. So
yeah, I love March, man. It's all college sports, so can't wait for. I'm already counting down the time for college football season.
Yeah.
That's my favorite time of the year. So
they need a March Madness for college football. A January Madness.
Oh my God. Yeah. Nothing beats college sports, and March Madness is obviously my Christmas. So taking 2 days off.
Yeah. I don't mean to get off topic here, but with that comment, I don't think there could be a March Madness for football because I think freaking Quinn Ewers' ACL would be off the bone by game round 2.
Oh my God. Even though as much fun as it would be, if they expand the tournament, I wonder if they'll expand that tournament to 16.
CTE would be in the air like freaking COVID.
Yeah.
I don't think that could happen, but
we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Blake. I appreciate it. Obviously, always happy to see you with your own pod and happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you.